We've created several different sessions. We'd recommend starting with the warm-up. It's about 5 minutes long. Warm-ups are really important to help to prevent injury, to physically and mentally get you prepared for a session. We also recommend that you try to finish with the cool-down. Again, this is about 5 minutes long and helps to prevent injury and just reward you for the hard work that you've done. If you're just starting out to physical activity, if you're short on time, or if your symptoms are particularly bad, you may feel that actually the warm-up and the cool-down is enough for one day, and that's absolutely fine. Another program we introduce is around your cardiovascular health. This is the one that's going to get your heart rate, your breathing rate, and your body temperature up a bit. It's really good for overall health, and we'd recommend trying to incorporate this one in if you can. This one's about 10 minutes. They're broken down into 10 exercises, and we have some rest periods. If you do feel you need to have a slightly longer rest period, then you can press pause at any time. Again, if you're just starting out or your symptoms are particularly bad that day, you might not be able to do the whole thing in one go, and that's absolutely fine. Just do what you feel able to do that day. Another session focuses on strength. Strength's really important to build these muscles. It can really help us to maintain weight loss if that's one of our goals, and really helps us as we get older to try and remain supple and strong and to continue doing what we'd like to do. This is a 10-minute long session. It's got 10 exercises, and again, there are rest periods. For this session, you may want to have some weights with you to make it a little bit more challenging. If you don't have weights, you may want to use some household items such as tins of beans or water bottles. That's absolutely fine. If you need to, you can press pause on the video and have a longer break. And don't feel that you need to finish the whole session if you're struggling to find time or your symptoms are particularly bad that day. We have a core and balance session. This is really good for thinking about our posture, for trying to feel a bit more steady on our feet, and might be a little bit more relaxing. This is 10 exercises. We have rest periods included within them, but do feel free to press pause at any time. We have seated versions of this and some in standing as well, so you may need a chair to have with you nearby. We have a relaxation session. This is about 5 minutes long, and it involves you sitting down, but if you'd prefer to do it in standing or even lying down, that's absolutely fine. This might be one that you feel you need to do more on a day that you're feeling a little bit more stressed, or your symptoms are particularly bad and you just don't feel you can do anything that day. It's really nice for just relaxing the whole body and the mind. You need to work at a level that works best for you. So we would recommend trying to do what we call a moderate intensity level. Now, this is anything that gets your heart rate and your breathing rate up a little bit, but you'd still be able to have a conversation with someone. If you want to push yourself a little bit more, then you could go into a slightly more vigorous part, and this is where your breathing rate and heart rate really increases and you would struggle to talk. It's absolutely fine if you want to do a mixture of both of those. You may do a quick 5 seconds and then bring it back down to a slightly relaxed pace. That's absolutely fine. The most important thing is just to do what you're able to do that day. Take rest as required, make sure you've got plenty of water and stay hydrated, and just do your best.